Hello class, my name is Joshua Yunt. My author is going to be Chris Van Allsburg. He is a well-known children's author and illustrator. He is also an author, artist, sculptor, and creator. Chris was born in Grand Rapids, Michigan to a dairy farmer, and they owned a creamery in Michigan. When he was in school, he never really thought of a career as children's book writer. He never really ever thought of that. But he actually enrolled at the last second into a University of Michigan architectural and design program, and that's where he knew his skills as an artist would come into play. But actually his very first gig was as a sculptor. He really loved sculpting things. And that's what his actual career was sculpting at the very first. But he drew on the side, and he had married a third grade teacher. And she always read picture books to her students, and thought that Chris's designs and drawings were great for picture books. So she took them to an editor friend of hers, and Chris wrote a book in 1979 called The Garden of Abdul Ghazazi. That was his very first book, and he actually won a Caldecott award for that book. His very first, right out of the gate. And from there, he spurned a successful career as a children's author. He actually wrote over 15 books. Some of them include The Polar Express, Caldecott Award winner, and Jumanji, Caldecott Medal winner. He has wrote books also like Zathura, which is a spin-off of Jumanji. So he is a very successful author. Funny story is, he had a dog. He wrote a book about a dog, and he needed some inspiration for it, and he wanted to use a bull terrier. Well, he used his brother-in-law dog, which was named German or something like that, and he said, and he called it Fritz in the book. Well, Fritz died at a young age. Chris always was appreciative of the dog for giving him such inspiration to write a book, that he now memorializes the Fritz as putting him in the bottom of every book he writes. There'll be a little picture of a bull terrier there. So he does that. What makes Chris a successful author also is that a lot of his movies or his books have been made into movies. You know, The Polar Express, you got Jumanji and Zathura, have all been made into motion pictures. So that's another interesting thing about Chris's books. He's also won awards for illustrating books like Swan Lake. He illustrated that book, and that's pretty good for a guy who really didn't consider himself an artist at first, but he is everything that. So, thank you.